A gritty defensive performance from the Central Coast Mariners in Kyrgyzstan earns a 1-1 draw away to Abdysh-Ata Kant. What a fascinating match this was. A real arm wrestle of a match. A 1-1 result so easily could have been a 1-0 win, which would have been absolutely massive to take that advantage heading into the second leg. Here's my reaction from this match, which was not the most enjoyable watch as a Mariners fan as we look at the stats here coming from Google. 4 shots overall from the Mariners. Certainly not the game that the attackers were able to shine in. There were moments here and there, but not too much really going on. The one and only real golden chance was the goal. Brian Kaltak, what a header and what a delivery as well. Mikhail Docker with the free kick delivery towards that far post and Kaltak heading it across past the goalkeeper to give us what was set to be a massive lead heading into that second leg, as I mentioned. And then the late equaliser from Abdysh. And again, defensively, we'd been so solid in this game. Just the slight lapse of concentration right at the end. Really unfortunate that, we gave up that space on the edge of the box. And it was a nicely taken goal too. A pretty clean strike to grab that equaliser. You look at the lineup for this game that Mark Jackson named, and just one change from the team that won away to Western United on the weekend, and that came up top. Ryan Edmondson in for Jing Reese. Overall, though, looking pretty much the same. Again, Harry Steele starting at left back in the place of the absent Jacob Farrell. Those two central defenders, though, were absolutely phenomenal in this match. Brian Kaltak, man of the match for me, obviously getting his goal. Dan Hall with some crucial defensive interventions. Storm Rue really had to be on his game as well. Abdysh, we learned a lot in this game. Abdysh were really utilising those wide areas and looked really dangerous on a number of occasions. And our fullbacks, Storm Rue and Harry Steele, really had to be on their game here to not allow Abdysh, to break through past those wide areas. It was all about, and not just that back four, but all across the entire pitch, those attackers were getting back, and our defensive shape across the entire match was really, really good. So that is a positive coming away from this match. And as well, on top of this, the coaching staff would have learned a lot from this match. And I'm confident now heading into the second leg that we can come away with a win from these two legs. Taking a 1-1 draw into that second leg is huge. Obviously, the 1-0 win would have been even more massive and surely would have put us in a golden position to progress through to the AFC Cup Final. But a 1-1 draw, we're heading into the second leg on a level playing field. Surely we have enough to get through at home in Gosford. Again, the coaching staff will heavily review this game. There's a lot to learn from it. But I think Mariners showed enough that we can hold back this opposition as long as we set up defensively and stay switched on. And at home, we'll be much more aggressive, going forward. Surely there'll be more goals in it as well. You could tell that this definitely felt like a first leg. It definitely had that vibe about it. Neither team was giving too much away. And again, you look at the stats. It was the home team dominating the possession as well. Gave away more fouls as well. 13 fouls they committed. 5 yellow cards for the home team as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the second leg pans out. The stats, I'm sure, won't be as skewed to the home team. Abdysh, Central Coast Mariners, I'm sure, looking to come out and put in a really strong performance in that second leg. Busy few weeks coming up from the Mariners, isn't it? We've got, the home match against Adelaide on Sunday. And then, the good thing is, obviously, without having to travel as well, it's going to make things a whole lot easier. It'll be interesting to see whether Mark Jackson's going to tweak the lineup much. From what we've seen, even with the short turnarounds that we've had this season, there hasn't been too much chopping and changing in the squad. We might see, again, another change up top, potentially Jing Reese to come back in. Maybe DePizio and Thea Harris could be potential swaps here as well. But overall, defensively, I think we'll see a pretty similar lineup for that second leg, and it should be enough, I believe at least, to get us through to the AFC Cup Final, which would be just absolutely monumental for Central Coast Mariners to get through to what is a massive competition. And not only would it be historic for the Mariners, but it would be historic for the A-League to have an A-League team competing in the AFC Cup Final. Huge for the Mariners, who have already secured their place for the Asian Champions League Elite for next season. And of course, Mariners looking to go and do the treble, the AFC Cup, the A-League Premiership, and the A-League Championship. Can it be done? The dream is still alive. 1-1 in the first leg. We'll see you in Gosford for the second leg next week. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this match in the comments section. Join the conversation. And thanks so much for tuning in. Hit like on the video if you want to support, and subscribe if you want to stick around for more Mariners content. My name's Lockie. This is Coswitch Football, and I'll see you in the next one.